created an app that I think will make learning programming fun and will help our students to learn any programming language. I'll show you the app. So it's on our main apps.edu.ac. If you come, you'll find here lessons, I call it now, but later maybe we'll find a better name for this one. When you get there, you can start as a faculty, create a new lesson, and you can create the lesson. Will go through the details, but let me show you now as a student what you will get. So I created one lesson here about review of programming 1, and if you click on access, it just takes you to that lesson. And the way this lesson is structured, there's some introduction here, and there should be a video here on other things. I'll show you how we add the video, and you can have also slides appearing as well there. In this lesson, we went through an example of Java coding, trying to learn using a function, using try and catch for error handling, looking at writing data to file, using switch, using while. It's a very nice example, which basically has described here, and it has 3 main functions: a menu that user can select, one can add data, and the data here are the grade of 3 students. Just we simplifying it for the logic. So you enter the grade, then it will store it into a file. Then if you want to display, you select menu 2, it will read the file and display the data. That's how easy it is. Then you can exit the code. So here's the code. Of course, there are some comments at the beginning. As a student, you will not see this one. This is for the faculty to add explanation of every line. But this explanation is automated more using GPT-3. I will show you how it works. So if you click on anyone, you'll get some description like that. Of course, I didn't add to everyone because these are obvious. But if you come here and talk about package, it will do that and give you a video as well that explain the package, how you create a package or group your classes interface in package. Same thing for Java input output, how it works. And you can look also at the main function and how the main function works. So through this example, the student, if they go and watch these videos, read the explanation, they can learn more about the code and gets into like error handling, try and catch, and how this work. We didn't touch final in this example, but this video will explain try, catch, and final, and things like that. So me as a faculty teaching, after I create this one, creating it is very simple. I'll show you how you do that. If I want to add explanation to anything, like this line, for example, I just click on here and I start writing the explanation that I need. If I don't want to write the explanation, I want to get GPT-3 to find that explanation. If I click here, GPT-3 will go and read, take this line, send it to OpenAI. OpenAI will give the answer for that explanation, and then you'll find it coming on the screen. So for faculty, just click this one and leave it, and come after maybe a few seconds, you'll find this explanation has been added there. And same thing for any of these lines. So the faculty can add those explanation himself or herself, but also can use GPT-3 to do that as well for him. Usually I will edit this one to make it easy for the student to understand. Maybe I'll go and find the video. So we're talking about here about error handling, okay? Or this one. So I can go to YouTube and find YouTube and say this in Java. Yeah, and then I'll find the video that almost talking directly about it. So print stack trace. This is a video here. I can maybe take this video if it's good. Of course, I would prefer to create my own video, but that's just showing you now how if I go to YouTube and come here and click on this one and add it there and say save. Now student will find the video there to do. So through one examples, we can do lots of great things. Also, as you said, you can add slides here. I'll show you how to add it. You can add a video also explaining this examples and things like that. So it's a very simple system, but I think it's effective. We'll see the feedback from students, from you as a faculty, and then we will talk about it more. So if you want to create a new lesson, what you do, if I go back here, I can simply create a new lesson. That's, I need to select my course, and the courses, all the courses should appear here. Say also CSC, need maybe a way to optimize this one. That's our course. Okay, and then you can say here objects and classes. This maybe, and you can write a description here what you want to do. If there are some slide images, with the slides you need to take your PowerPoint, convert it to images, and drag and drop them here. So they will come as a group of images. I'll show you just if I take any of those screenshots we have here and say upload it, then I will upload it assuming they are slides. Of course, here I can add a video, I can add other images, I can do anything I want to do for this one. And now if I save it there, the lesson is there. But this lesson now doesn't have the code. If I go there, I will find just I have those slides here, and I can move through them page by page, and this can be explaining the lesson that we have. How I can get the code in, that's a little bit tricky. It's not really tricky. You need to get your code and convert it to comma-separated file. And I have a simple Python code here. This is the simple Python code. You just need to save your file, any name, for example, sample.java. That's the file. And you put it in the same place. You run this one. It will read your Java code, create a comma-separated file with line numbers, everything for you. You come back to here, and you click on upload the code. You select the file, and then it will upload it. Then when you click, and let's do this example. Let me take this output I have here, and it's comma separated, and do that. It will now go read it, and then say, oh, these are the lines. That should be the line. If you used my Python code, it will be very simple, which I will share it with everyone. Then upload is being uploaded. So if I click now on access, I'll get there. I'll find this is the presentation, and the code is still being uploaded there. Yeah, here is it. It's coming. It's doing it on the back end on the server, but now it's here, and you can now start adding your explanation to this code. So that's how it works simply, and then I think I hope you will enjoy it. I'll say here, don't try this. This is a dummy. I will later add one about class and object, but don't use it. So this is the example that you need to use. It's a very simple, straightforward system. I hope you will find it useful. The student will find it useful, and if you get feedback, we can improve it further and further. I'm thinking we can add to it maybe some exercises or quizzes or whatever we want to do. But at the moment, it's focusing on making sure students, they understand. Sometimes they need explanation, and with the time you're explaining one line more than one time, then it becomes easy for them to understand how it works. But it's important we do that, so students learn by going through multiple examples. Thank you.